We at Royal Caribbean have been working incredibly hard to get you guys back on our cruise ships in a safe and fun manner, of course. Just going to touch super briefly on the not so fun stuff in regards to safety protocols and vaccinations. Just know that the situation is fluid and we are going to ensure that you're going to sail incredibly safe. We did announce some brand new sailings starting June 12th this year that do require vaccinations. That's part of what the ports of call that we're going to and where we're sailing out of are requiring. Can't speak going into the future too much, but just know that whenever we do have our list of safety protocols approved, just waiting on that stamp of approval by the CDC, we're going to make sure that you're well aware of them, as well as your fantastic travel agents at Bon Voyage. But enough of the boring stuff. Today, we're going to jump into my favorite destination. I'm a little biased, which is Perfect Day at COCO. So we've really owned this island for decades and decades. And it used to be this just nice, quiet beach day. You could relax, maybe do some kayaking, get a good drink, get some good food. But we thought, why not amplify this and give you that really incredible vacation experience that you can't get on any other cruise line? So we put about $500 million into this island to essentially bring you Royal Caribbean's very own theme park. And just before we get into it, just a quick note, this is going to be the first port that we do visit on our first sailings this year out of Nassau, as well as Bermuda. And to take a look at those itineraries and ships, definitely reach out to your incredible travel agents at Bon Voyage. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So Perfect Day at COCO really is split into two major sections. On the left side of the island is going to be the chill portion of Perfect Day at COCO. It's going to have most of the complimentary attractions that we do have on the island. On the right side of the island is going to be our thrill portion of Perfect Day at COCO. It's equipped with water slides, zip lines, as well as a hot air balloon. We really did put a lot of thought and effort into this island to deliver a really unique cruise experience and private destination experience. But let's go ahead and take you on to our virtual tour of Perfect Day at COCO. So we're going to start with our arrival plaza, and this block of concrete right here is a pier. Before 2018, we used to actually have to tender you back and forth to the ship. Not fun for anybody, and if there was some inclement weather, we'd have to not visit COCO that day. So we put a lot of money, of course, into that block of concrete to put 2 Royal Caribbean ships there a day. And it's just a quick walk over to the island. But of course, we're going to start with the arrivals plaza. So all it's going to take you is a quick 6-minute walk to get you from your cabin onto Perfect Day at COCO right to the attractions. So just to give you an idea of the walk times, it is a big island, but not too big that your legs are going to hurt from walking around too much. The longest you're going to walk is about 14 minutes to South Beach, and that's from the ship to the furthest part of the island. It is incredibly accessible and very easy to get to where you want to go. But what I love about the Arrivals Plaza is that we're playing some incredible Caribbean music. We have some exotic dancers doing some incredible kind of Caribbean dances that are just really going to bring you that theme and really put you into that vacation mode and give you that sense of theme park, which is really what we were going for. All right, and I did mention the zip lining briefly. We do have over 1,600 feet of zip line going through Perfect Day at COCO. It's going to have you crisscrossing the island, beginning near that Arrivals Plaza. That's where you're going to start. It's going to take you from platform to platform, but it's going to take you over the water park. It's going to take you over our Oasis Lagoon. It's going to take you all the way into our harbor beach, which we'll, of course, talk on a little bit more, where you're going to land actually in the water. It's really awesome, a nice, relaxing experience, and it's going to give you the best views of the island. Well, I'll take that back. The second best views of the island. I'll show you where you're going to get those amazing top-notch views a little bit later. But just a quick note on the zip lines, it does start at about $79 per person, and it goes up to $119 per person. That does vary depending on season. So a lot of these rates that I'm going to share today are going to really peak in the summertime. Those are our most popular sailings, as well as on the holidays. So if you want to take a look at some of those prices, definitely make sure you're speaking to your incredible travel agents at Bon Voyage. But back to the Arrivals Plaza, this is actually going to be the first attraction that you and your kids, if you want to bring them with you. We are a family brand at Royal Caribbean. That's what we pride ourselves on being, multi-generational, with activities, restaurants, ships, and itineraries for everyone of all ages. But Captain Jill's Galleon, it's absolutely for our younger sailors. It's equipped with water slides, water guns, a bunch of little pads they can jump off and on, and they're going to absolutely love it. It is complimentary, it is included in your ticket, and it is just so, so much fun. But beware, if you're standing a little bit too close to that galleon, they are going to spray you with water. Every time I walked by it, a kid made sure to spray me right in the face with the water guns. It's an amazing attraction, and we absolutely love it. So now we're going to go over to the thrill part of Perfect Day at COCO, namely to our thrill water park. So with our thrill water park, once again, we wanted to bring you Royal Caribbean's very own theme park. Best way to do that in the Caribbean is with some really incredible water slides. We do have our Daredevil's Tower, which is the tallest water slide in North America, equipped with 6 more water slides built right into it. The tallest slide, which is Daredevil's Peak, is 135 feet tall, and that thing really whips you around. You can see it kind of spiraling around that tower. It's not just a straight shot, but man, it really whips you around fast. I had to hold on to my bathing suit. That's how fast it was going when I was there just a couple of years ago, and I cannot wait to get back. But just going back to the water park itself, we do also have the largest wave pool in the Caribbean, an adventure pool, kind of like a Ninja Warrior obstacle course, complimentary dining. We, of course, have some great snack shacks with burgers, chicken sandwiches, and mozzarella sticks, and more all across the island. And once again, for a thrill water park, just for some of the portions at Perfect Day at COCO, it's going to come at a little bit of an extra fee, but don't worry. If you're looking just for a complimentary, relaxing day, there are plenty of complimentary options at Perfect Day at COCO. So for the thrill water park itself, you're looking at about $59 per person, up to $139 per person. And of course, that $139 is really going to be in the peak summer seasons. And just a quick note to you, if you do go to Perfect Day at COCO and you'll want to ride those water slides, I recommend being the first guest off of the ship. You can be out of your cabin and down a water slide in 10 minutes. And we do let you off at about 7 to 8 a.m. It does depend on the sailing. So you can get there very, very quickly, ride those slides as much as you want, because those lines are definitely going to get a little bit busy. It's just that popular. But to jump more in detail into what our thrill water park has to offer, of course, have to start with Daredevil's Tower. Already mentioned the tallest water slide in North America, 135 foot tall, that wraps you around. But there's also some other really great slides built into this tower, such as the Dueling Demons. This one's a little too much for me. What it does is they put you in this tube, they close a door on you, and then we drop the floor out from under you. So you just drop straight down into those slides. It's an absolute blast, maybe a little bit too much for me, but I absolutely recommend that you guys have to try at least each slide one time. And if maybe you're not too much of an adrenaline junkie, we have our Green Mamba, Screeching Serpent, and Manta Racers, which are more calm slides, but absolutely still an incredible blast. All right, we're going to move over to the wave pool. This is really the main hub of the thrill water park at Perfect Day at COCO. This is going to be the spot to drop off your towel, your bags, and your stuff for the day while you enjoy Perfect Day at COCO. So here you can enjoy a dip in the largest wave pool in the Caribbean. But get ready, because once that timer goes off, those waves are really going to pick up and they're going to whip you around. It's an absolute blast. I love a good wave pool. I make sure to spend a good amount of time in that pool when I am at Perfect Day. All right, and now we're going to go over to the adventure pool. I did mention this very briefly. This is an interactive water obstacle course. You're going to be jumping over lily pads, climbing on cargo nets, and a rock wall, where if you fall, you're going to go right into water. Nice and relaxing, no fear there. It's so much fun. So just a quick note on height restrictions. Guests under 42 inches must wear a swim vest at all times. We, of course, promote safety on Perfect Day at COCO. And just to talk a little bit more about safety, we do have over 100 licensed lifeguards placed throughout Perfect Day at COCO who are going to be vaccinated. In fact, all of our crew is going to be vaccinated, so you don't have to worry about your clients getting what we all fear, of course. That's the big elephant in the room. And what I also love about Perfect Day is that we control the island, we own it. So we have control over safety protocols. Once again, we're going to vaccinate all of our employees to make sure that everyone is incredibly safe. But enough about that, back into the fun stuff. Going over to Splash Summit. This is my favorite part of Perfect Day at COCO Cay. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do at Perfect Day, but this is my absolute favorite, namely the slingshot. This slingshot lets four riders share a raft and culminates in a zero gravity moment before free falling in the opposite direction. So you're going to start on your raft. You're going to go on this kind of nice, relaxing indoor slide. You think everything is nice and relaxing, and then all of a sudden it opens up and you shoot straight down, and it slingshots you. The name's a good one. Right up to that other part of the slide. You're going so fast, you think you're going to fly off. Don't worry, it is absolutely safe, but it's an absolute blast. My wife and I rode that 7 times in a row just a couple of years ago, and I cannot wait to get back. But Splash Summit has more rides as well, not just the slingshot. We do have the Twister, which is a winding tube slide for 2 guests, so perfect for myself and my wife, of course. So rider height for the slingshot and Twister, it's a minimum 4 feet or 42 inches with swim vest and supervising adult companion. Another really great slide that we have in Splash Summit is the Splash Speedway. It allows up to 4 people to race each other down on a rapid slide. I love doing this. I would race my brothers. I'd race my family. It's a lot of fun. I don't win too often. I have maybe some bigger family members. They have an unfair edge, in my opinion, but it's an absolute blast. There just is so much to offer at the Thrill Water Park, a Perfect Day at COCO Cay. But on top of that, there is, of course, so much more that we have to offer at Perfect Day at COCO Cay. So now we're going to go over to our floating cabanas, which is part of our COCO Beach Club. Actually, I will just start with the COCO Beach Club Hub. This is kind of the luxury portion of Perfect Day at COCO Cay. It does have an additional fee attached to that, and it is for a good reason. It's going to get some incredible food, some incredibly relaxing, more private views of the island, of the beautiful Caribbean water. So what comes with your ticket, which starts from $79 per person for children and $99 for adults, is the best food on the island, which is going to be in the COCO Beach Club restaurant, complimentary floating mats, freshwater showers at the pool area, a tram service dedicated specifically to you. It will bring you back and forth to the ship or across the entire island, and as well as a bunch of servers who are going to wait on you hand and toe to make sure you're having an incredible time. But to jump a little bit more into detail of our COCO Beach Club, I do want to start at the clubhouse and restaurant. So the clubhouse, this is going to be the main hub of the COCO Beach Club. It's equipped with a beautiful infinity pool, and everyone, this is a brand spanking new portion of the island. We actually finished building this in January of last year, so you can think about it, it hasn't been used too much. So we're really excited to welcome guests back starting June 12th. We cannot wait to show you this amazing, luxurious portion of Perfect Day. So the clubhouse restaurant, I did mention that. That's where you're going to get the best surf and turf on the island, talking filet mignon, lobster tails, a buffet area, salads if you want some healthy stuff for your cruise, and of course, some complimentary snacks and a coffee service. But if you want to get some great food and some amazing cocktails, this is going to be the spot to do that. So going over to cabanas, I will kind of preface this by stating that we have cabanas for rental across the entire island in essentially every portion of Perfect Day at COCO Cay. It really depends on where you want to spend your time in these cabanas. So starting with the beach cabanas at COCO Beach Club, it's giving you these exclusive private beachfront views with access, of course, to the beach club. You only have to pay for the cabana itself. The wristbands are going to come included with that. But you're going to get your own beautiful cabana with sectional sofas, lockable storage, snorkel gear, if that's what you want to do, as well as a cabana attendant who's going to wait on you for the entirety of your stay. They are up to 8 guests, and it's about 288 square feet per cabana, but this is a perfect spot for you and your family to spend the day and to really amplify that Perfect Day experience. But going on to our more unique cabanas has to be our floating cabanas, which are once again brand new, launched them in January of last year, and they were only used for 2 months. So these are brand new and just beautiful. This is the high-end, most luxurious part of COCO Cay that you can take advantage of. So these do float, of course, out into the water. You're going to have your own beautiful, gorgeous view of the Caribbean blue oceans. You can jump in and out, or you can go down your own water slide, because we do have some water slides on those cabanas as well. Absolutely worth it, and they are incredible. And just a quick note on these cabanas, or any cabana at Perfect Day at COCO Cay, they are incredibly popular. So if you do want to go ahead and reserve this floating cabana or any extra amenity on Perfect Day at Coco Cay or even on the actual cruise ship, you can always reserve that with your incredible travel partners at Bon Voyage and cancel it up to 2 days prior to the sailing with a full refund. So if you're throwing around the idea of that cabana, but you're not just quite sure, I would recommend booking it. And if you need to cancel it, just do that 2 days prior to the sailing. And just these pre-cruise purchases would be refundable. Just a quick fun fact for you there. All right, so that's going to be the Cocoa Beach Club. And now we're going to move over to some more specialty attractions at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. We're going to start with my favorite portion of the chill part of Perfect Day, which is our Oasis Lagoon. This is the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean, and this is a really great spot to spend time with your family, share a few cocktails with friends, or relax in one of our in-water loungers that line the perimeter of the pool. And the pool kind of splits itself off naturally into these really nice sections. So by the palapa, that swim up bar, of course, those are going to be the people that are going to be getting some extra drinks. But if you want some more quiet parts, there is a nice family-friendly portion of the pool itself. The pool is huge. What I love about the Oasis Lagoon is that the floor of the pool is this nice soft rubber, feels good on your feet, feels good on your knees. And if you stick your head underwater, we're playing Caribbean music because why not? We love to be extra here at Royal Caribbean and deliver these incredible cruise experiences. But back to the Oasis Lagoon, my favorite part of it has to be that swim up bar. What I love about Perfect Day is that it is an extension of the cruise ship. So if you purchased a beverage package on our ships, or if you purchased an internet package on one of our ships, it's going to carry over to the island as well. This is an extension. And actually, your bartender that might be serving you at the pool bar on one of our ships might also be serving you within that swim up bar. They're going to remember your drinks. My personal favorite is definitely the Coco Loco. It's the signature drink of the island. It's definitely a little bit boozy. I recommend maybe 1 to 2 of those and maybe something lighter because you're definitely going to be feeling it in that Caribbean sun. But it's just the best spot to get a drink and relax for the day. All right, and now we're going to move over to Splashaway Bay, which is another complimentary water park option that we do have at Perfect Day. That's curtailed specifically to our younger sailors, your kids, of course. So this is a large water park with more water slides, more water guns, and these 2 buckets. You might see this yellow and orange bucket there. These are continually filling up with water. And at a certain part, they're going to spill over and just douse anyone who's standing underneath it. So what you're going to see, and I recommend checking it out if you're there, is a bunch of little kids are going to be staring right up at it, waiting for it to pour over, and it happens, and they scream and laugh and run around. It's an absolute blast. Your kids are absolutely going to love it. This is complimentary. And going to talk about our Up, Up, and Away balloon. Once again, we love to be extra at Royal Caribbean. We do have our own helium balloon. So this is going to be the best spot to get some incredible views of the island. It's going to bring you 450 feet up into the air. Don't worry, you're tethered. You're not going to be going anywhere except up. Definitely bring your camera. You're going to get these gorgeous, just really unique views. It's actually the highest point in the Caribbean that you can get to. It's just beautiful. And we, of course, are not going to fly this if there's any sort of weather advisory. We want everyone to be nice and safe. But it is approximately a 10-minute total ride, and it ranges between $39 to $84 per person. But this is a really incredible experience. Where else are you going to ride a hot air balloon during your cruise vacation? Only at Royal Caribbean. All right, and now we're going to talk about our dining. What is a cruise without some incredible food? I always gain about 10 pounds whenever I sail on any of our ships, and Coco Cay is definitely no exception to that. Going to start with our chill grill. This is a complimentary dining option on Perfect Day. It's actually the largest dining venue that offers some awesome barbecue, as well as salads, sandwiches, tacos, burgers, mozzarella sticks, brownies, a lot of really top-notch, incredible food. We also have your own self-serve beer across the chill grill. That is, of course, a la carte. Unless you have a beverage package, then that would be included. But some really awesome food. And we do have 3 snack shacks, which are also complimentary, spread throughout Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is where we're going to be able to grab a really quick hot dog, burger, more chicken sandwiches, funnel cakes, and more beverage stations. This is absolutely complimentary and really awesome food. But if you want to spend just a little bit more money, and I'm only talking about $5 to $10, you're going to want to try Captain Jack's. This is located near the Arrivals Plaza. Here, you're going to kick back and enjoy some live music, a drink, and views of the harbor. This is a full service bar. It's fashioned after a skiff, and the menu is full of incredible chicken wings. I mean, the best chicken wings at sea. We have one of 4 flavors. We have buffalo, mango habanero, Caribbean jerk, and sweet ginger chili. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. You got to check it out when you're at Perfect Day at COCO. We also have our Skipper's Grill. This is another complimentary dining option, just a nice, relaxing place to really sit and have a really incredible meal. So now we're going to go ahead and move over once again to those cabanas. I'm not going to talk too much more on them because I don't want to take up too much of your time. I could go for hours and hours about Perfect Day at COCO. Just know that you can reserve cabanas at any portion of Perfect Day at COCO. If you want to have a cabana located right at the bottom of the Daredevil's Tower, you absolutely can. If you want a more quiet cabana, you can absolutely get one in any of our beach areas. And speaking of those beaches, of course, we have some nice, quiet, relaxing beaches at Perfect Day at COCO. We know a lot of you just want to relax, enjoy the rays, maybe just take a dip into the ocean for a little bit. There's plenty of opportunities to do that. We have our Chill Island, which is just the best beach in my opinion. Nice and quiet. It's actually the furthest away from the Thrill Water Park. So if you don't want to hear the noise, if you want nice, quiet, relaxing, this is absolutely going to be the spot. And if you want to amplify that beach experience, definitely recommend renting one of those cabanas. We do have South Beach, which actually has my favorite little bar on the entire island. We have a swim out bar instead of a swim up. You have to swim out into the ocean to get to this tiny little bar. Your beverage package is going to work on it, and definitely recommend that you get a drink there. It's just a really great experience, and you're just surrounded by this beautiful blue water and just the incredible beach. I love this island. I love the Caribbean. No one does the Caribbean better than, of course, Royal Caribbean. And the last beach I'm going to touch on is going to be Harbor Beach. This is located at the heart of Perfect Day at COCO. You're only a few short steps to anywhere on the island. You can grab a bite to eat at our Skipper's Grill and watch other guests get drenched while they take the zip line right through that harbor fountain. It's a really nice, relaxing spot. We have plenty of complimentary chairs and umbrellas located throughout the entire island. So for your pasty white guys like me who get sunburned early, you're going to find me here under one of these umbrellas, absolutely. So couldn't be here without, of course, Bon Voyage. Love working with Ryan and that team. They are incredible. They are your cruise experts. And because we love working with them, we have a special show offer, which you can only get by booking with Bon Voyage. It is up to $100 in onboard credit that you can spend at sea. You can put this towards anything. You can put that money towards a Thrill Water Park package, or maybe towards a cabana, if that's what you like. All you have to do to take advantage of that is book starting tomorrow through April 17th. And that is really all that I am going to have for you. Ryan, back to you.